Hello, welcome. This is your friend, Alakazam ASMR, and thank you for stopping by. Today, in this ASMR video, we will be going into the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Hopefully the heart of the cards will be with us as we get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Cybernetic Horizon Special Edition. I've done a few videos on Yu-Gi-Oh! Cybernetic Horizon, and I just love this booster pack so much that I got this as a backup, just as an excuse to do more videos on it. Rather than do just non-stop boosters, we will have promo cards as well. And hopefully, in the previous videos, I got my hands on some Demise and Ruin support, but I never actually got any Ruin Angel of Oblivion cards. So, sit back and relax as we get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Cybernetic Horizon Special Edition. May the heart of the cards be with you. So, we have 2 of 4 super rare variant cards. Let's see. Each Cybernetic Horizon Special Edition includes free Cybernetic Horizon booster packs, free boosters, 1 of 2 super rare variant cards, and 1 of 2 super rare variants of non-foil cards from the Soul Fusion booster set. Soul Fusion, a booster pack I'll get round to very soon in the future, because it includes an archetype that's been causing chaos in the card game recently, the Thunder Dragons. I'll let you know my opinion on them when we get to Soul Fusion someday. So, 1 of these 2 super rare variant cards, and 1 of these 2 super variant rare cards from Soul Fusion. So, sit back and relax as we open Cybernetic Horizon Special Edition. This will be quite the bite-sized video. It's only 3 booster packs and some specials, but you know what? It's an excuse to get back in there. So, I'm gonna hide these so I don't know what rare cards I've gotten. And we have the booster packs here. We can look at those. We've been seeing plenty of them recently. And the box inside is empty. So, put that away. 3 Cybernetic Horizon booster packs. 1, 2, and 3. So, what are special cards going to be today? It's nice to have these little special editions where you get extra cards just for buying it. So, our first special card is an Xyz monster, number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. That's quite a mouthful. A light type, super rare. Very nice. A rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 6, 8. A rank 8, number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. A light-type dragon Xyz monster with an effect. Funny enough, the same attack and defense as a Blue Eyes White Dragon, with 3,000 attack and 2,500 defense. It requires 2 level 8 monsters. Once per turn, when a spell card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect, you can negate that effect, and if you do, attach that card to this card's material. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can attach 1 material from this card. Change the attack target to this card, and perform damage calculation. If a face-up Xyz monster or monsters you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 face-up Xyz monster you control. It gains attack equal to 1 of those destroyed monsters' original attack. You know what I like seeing in my cards? Quick effect. Being able to just swoop in and do your stuff quickly without interruption is really quite nice. A limited edition, number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. Look at the artwork there. quite dynamic. And our other promo card is going to be a super rare Eternal Galaxy trap card. Get a load of that. Trap card. If you control a photon or galaxy monster, target one Xyz monster you control. Special summon from your extra deck one photon or galaxy Xyz monster that is 4 ranks higher than that target by using that target as material. This is treated as an Xyz summon. Transfer its materials to the summoned monster. You can only activate one Eternal Galaxy per turn. So, support for the Galaxy and Photon series. A quite interesting series of cards. We have the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon and other cards. And that has been our promo cards. An Xyz monster and a super rare trap. That's quite nice. So, let's get into the bread and butter of this pack. The booster packs. Even more Cybernetic Horizon. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy. Pack number 1 of Cybernetic Horizon. Thank you for stopping by, and please enjoy. There should be 9 cards in each pack, which will add up to a total of 27. Okay. Card number 1 is going to be a Link monster, a Restoration Point Guard, a Dark type, Link 2 monster. Cyberse Link with an effect. Requires 2 Cyberse monsters. Once per turn, if another Link monster is Link summoned, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects for the rest of this turn. If a Link monster that was Link summoned using this card as material is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, while this card is in the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card. You can only use this effect of Restoration Point Guard once per turn. 1,000 attack and a Link 2. So if another Link monster is Link summoned, this card can't be destroyed by battle or card effects for that turn. So it can be used in conjunction with other Link monsters. That's quite nice. Restoration Point Guard. Nice artwork, although I can say that about all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Card number 2 is going to be a spell card, Contact Gate. I remember this being Neo's support. Banish 2 Neo-Spatian monsters with different names from your graveyard. Special summon 2 Neo-Spatian monsters with different names from your hand, deck, and or graveyard. Also for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck, except fusion monsters. Suits the elemental hero and Neo's type, if you ask me. If a face-up fusion monster that lists elemental hero Neos as material returns from your field to the extra deck, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one of your banished Neo-Spatian monsters. You can only activate 1 Contact Gate per turn. Pretty decent Neo-Spatian elemental hero support in the form of a spell card. I can't remember the exact name of this monster, but it's Neo-Spatian Digger Mole or something. So, card number 3 is going to be, hey, we've seen this guy before, Demise, Agent of Armageddon. I've already went into what this guy does a lot of times, so I'll summarize. A level 4 ritual monster, when he's ritual summoned, destroy something. Also, if it's sent to the graveyard, target a ritual monster you control, and it's protected. So you can't do anything in retaliation to its effects. A simple 1800 attack and 1000 defense. So, since I've talked about this card enough times, let's just admire Demise Jr. Pretty damn cool. So card number 4 is going to be a rare Cynet Ritual. As I remember, this is pretty good solid ritual support. You have your usual spiel, This card can be used to ritual summon any Cyber's ritual monsters. You must tribute monsters in typical ritual fashion. Also, if you control no monsters, you can banish this and a ritual monster from the graveyard and summon 2 tokens to protect yourself. So that is a rare Cynet ritual with the silver lettering, indicating that it is indeed a rare. Very cool. And the next card is going to be... Oh wow! We have a super rare Crusadia Magius, a light type Link 1 monster. Since it's super rare, let's admire the artwork. Get some light on the scenario. Spellcaster Link with an effect, with an attack of 100. Requires 1 Crusadia monster except Crusadia Magius. Gains attack equal to the original attack of the monster this card points to. The monster this card points to cannot attack. If an effect monster is special summoned to the zone this card points to, except during the damage step, you can add 1 Crusadia monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Crusadia Magius once per turn. Pretty nice for us to be able to get a super rare Crusadia monster. Even though I prioritize Demise and Ruin, this Crusadia archetype is pretty cool as well. Super rare Crusadia Magius. So the next card is going to be Crusadia Leonis, a F-type, level 3 beast with an effect. You can special summon this card from your hand in defense position to your zone a Link monster points to. You can only special summon Crusadia Leonis once per turn this way. You can target 1 Crusadia Link monster you control. If it attacks a defense position monster this turn, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. You can only use this effect of Crusadia Leonis once per turn. So, you can special summon this to the field if a Link monster is pointing in the location required. Also, while that's on the field, a Link monster gets piercing damage. So, you get a bit of backup, and your Link monster in the field gets to pierce the enemies and damage them even when they're defending. Pretty nice. Crusadia Leonis. It's like a lion slash panther slash... I don't know. Aslan from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's really cool though. That has been Crusadia Leonis. So we have 3 cards left in this pack. The next card's going to be... We had this guy before. The monstrously huge level 12 Divine Serpent Gear. How you pronounce that? I don't know. What I do know is he's very cool looking. He definitely looks like some kind of ancient god, isn't he? It's pretty cookie with the effects though, so I hope you don't mind if I kind of skim through it. So you can make its attack become the highest original attack on the field, or your choice if it's tied. It's a level 12 monster, so people can get up to all kinds of shenanigans with it. Pretty cool though, Divine Serpent. The next card's going to be another Link monster, a Gouki Heal Ogre. I like that, Heal Ogre. Warrior Link with an effect, requires 2 Gouki monsters with an attack of 1000. Once per turn when this monster when a monster this card points to activates its effect, quick effect, you can negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. Then you can special summon 1 Gouki monster from your graveyard, except Gouki Heal Ogre. I like the use of wrestling terminology. A heel in professional wrestling being the villain, the bad guy, and the face being the good guy. Or the baby face, which is the squeaky clean good guy. You also have tweeners. That's a lesser used phrase. A tweener's a wrestling character that kind of goes between both sides. A wrestler I can think of that was a tweener was Eddie Guerrero. I loved him. He would be the good guy, but he would lie, cheat, and steal. And people loved him for it. And I loved him too. He was an awesome wrestler. He's an example of a tweener. A heel, you'd have to think about someone like Mr. McMahon, Vincent McMahon, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, the ultimate bad guy. Then you have the babyface, like Hulk Hogan or The Rock or Steve Austin. So it's nice to see that kind of wrestling terminology come into a Yu-Gi-Oh card, because Japan is quite big on pro wrestling. Gouki heel ogre. He's definitely a bad guy. Look at him there. Pretty nice. Rambling aside, the last card in this pack is going to be Borrel Regenerator. Pretty much your way of targeting a Rokket monster in your graveyard and special summoning it. But when that resurrected card leaves the field, you get to draw a card, but this gets banished. So it's pretty much Monster Reborn. That monster comes back as destroyed, you get to draw a card. Pretty nice. And that has been booster pack number 1 of Cybernetic Horizon Special Edition. We got a Restoration Point card, Contact Gate, Demise, Agent of Armageddon, yet again, a rare Cynet Ritual, super rare Crusadia Magius, Crusadia Leonis, Divine Serpent Gear, Gouki Heel Ogre, and Borrel Regenerator. And that has been booster pack number 1. So, let's put the cards away and prepare for Cybernetic Horizon booster pack number 2. I hope you're enjoying so far. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me perform a heel turn and pause the video for a moment to make this easier to edit for later. What a swerve. And so, we have 2 booster packs left in Yu-Gi-Oh! Cybernetic Horizon. The final one up the top there. The final pack of destiny. So, Cybernetic Horizon booster pack number 2. Please enjoy. So, let's see what we have here. The first card is going to be a mini Borrel dragon, the Borrel archetype. A Link 2 monster, dark, dragon link with an effect, requires 2 Rokket monsters with an attack of 800. If you control a Borrel link monster while this card is in your graveyard, you contribute 1 link free or lower monster. Special summon this card, but it cannot be used as material for the link summon of a monster the same link rating as the tributed monster. You can only use this effect of mini Borrel dragon once per turn. It's pretty cool how these just look like gun dragons. I remember the original gun dragon, in my opinion, and that was called Barrel Dragon. It was one of the coolest OG Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You had Barrel Dragon. I remember Bandit Keith used to use him. I used to play him a lot in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses. It was so satisfying. He would just select something in the field and go, bang, done. So having dragons mixed with guns, pretty cool. The second card's going to be, rambling aside, a trap card, a universal adapter. Support for the Batteryman archetype. Target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. The attack of all other monsters currently in the field become equal to that monster's current attack until the end of the turn. So it isn't Batteryman support, it just has the Batteryman as the artwork. So they're all going crazy because they're all going to have the attack of this battery man. Quite amusing. So, target one thing on the field and all cards become that attack. You can get up to some loopy kind of shenanigans with that. The next card's going to be... Seen this card before, but we can admire it now that we're in better lighting conditions. The beautiful Crusadia Arborea. Look at that, how pretty she is. I said this last time, but it really makes me think of like Princess Zelda, or what's her name? That goddess from Kid Icarus. Palutena, I think her name is. Very pretty, this elven princess. And it's good support for the Crusadia archetype. 800 attack, 1800 defense. So the next card is going to be the Cosmo Brain. A level 2, 4, 6, 7 dark type. And pretty much how this card operates is it's brilliant support for the OG card, Cosmo Queen, which was a dark type, normal, 2800 attack, beat stick of a monster. Very cool card that I love back in the original series. Cosmo Brain. Hell, I'd like to see Cosmo Queen just outright get her own archetype, or even just an assortment of small little cards like this that can really help see her used in a lot of other decks. Apologies for the noise outside, there's people messing around quite a bit. Cosmo Brain. And the next card's going to be a rare Incantation Talismandra, a dark type level 2, 4, 6. This is ritual support. Lovely. Plant with an effect. No attack or defense. You can reveal one ritual monster in your hand. Special summon both this card from your hand and one incantation monster from your deck. Except Incantation Talismandra. This card is special summon from the deck. You can add one ritual monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use one Incantation Talismandra effect per turn, and only once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. So in exchange for getting some pretty good ritual support, you can't special summon from the extra deck. This is purely to support rituals, which could come in very handy for Demise and Ruin decks, or the good thing is, I like it when a card isn't exclusive to an archetype. This helps all rituals. So we have a rare Silver Riding Incantation Talismandra. Lovely. And our next card's going to be beautiful. We have a Link monster super rare, the Hip. How do you say that? Hip Hoshiningen. It's a variation of an older card. It used to increase light type monsters attack and decrease dark type monsters attack. This is its new variant, Hip Hoshiningen. A light type Link 2 monster requires 2 light monsters and has an attack of 1400. All light monsters on the field gain 500 attack and defense. Also, all dark monsters on the field lose 400 attack and defense. But if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one light monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Hip Hoshiningen once per turn. So it has its original effect, which is boosting light type monsters and decreasing dark monsters. But also when this is destroyed, you can target a light monster in your graveyard and bring it back to your hand. Hip Hoshiningen. Look how cool it is. All blinged up. That alone makes the booster pack worth it to me. And so the next card is going to be World Legacy's Mind Meld. A trap card, World Legacy. When an opponent's monster activates its effect while you control a Krawler monster, the activated effect becomes return one face-up monster your opponent controls to the hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Link monster on the field. Special summon one Krawler monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard to your zone the target points to, and face down defense position. You can only use one World Legacy's Mind Meld effect per turn, and only once per turn. Pretty useful little trap card for Krawler monsters, I see. We have 2 cards left in this pack. Second last card's going to be a Cyberdragon Veer, a level 4 light type monster. Solid support for the Cyberdragon archetype. Its name becomes Cyberdragon, that alone makes it useful. Also, if you normal or special summon Cyberdragon, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position, which is good because it has 1600 defense. And each Cyberdragon you control gains 500 attack and defense. So technically this is empowered too. So it really has 1700. No, it doesn't. I can't count. It'll have 1600 attack and it'll have 2100 defense. So that's actually really good. And the final card in the pack is, apologies for my poor mathematics there. The final card of pack number 2, Cybernetic Horizon, is going to be another repeat. But you got to expect that considering how many boosters we went through. A Mythical Institution. A pretty solid spell counter card that can save itself by using spell counters and lets you summon cards. Well, add them to your hand from the deck or extra deck by using spell counters. And that is the Mythical Institution card. So, in pack number 2, you received a Mini Borrel Dragon, a Universal Adapter, Crusadia Arborea, she's so pretty, Cosmo Brain, a rare Incantation Talismandra, a super rare Hip Hoshiningen. How cool is that? World Legacy's Mind Meld, Cyberdragon Veer, and Mythical Institution. That has been pack number 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cybernetic Horizon. Let's put the cards away and prepare ourselves for booster pack and final of this video. Booster pack number 3, a Pack of Fate. So it is time for the final pack of Fate. I've been fortunate enough to get blessed with so many nice cards and rares and super rares. But it'd be good to get more runes out of this pack. We may get lucky, we may not. Either way, this has been a pleasant little series to play at. So, sit back and relax as we get into pack number 3 and the final pack of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cybernetic Horizon. The final 9 cards. Card number 1 is going to be another repeat. So we get to Glare, our beauty. Crusadia Arborea. Zoom in. Yeah, it really does give me Zelda vibes. So pack number 2 is going to be, not pack number 2, card number 2, apologies, is going to be a Crusadia Vanguard. Crusadia Assemble. Arborea, Leonis, and various other Crusadia monsters. Solid support for the Crusadia archetype. The next card is going to be Even further, Crusadia support the Crusadia Power spell card. Target one Crusadia monster you control. That Crusadia monster is unaffected by card effects, except its own, but you can only activate it once per turn. A solid power-up to protect or empower your monsters, as you see fit. Crusadia Power. So the next card is going to be a Gouki Ring Trainer. I remember this card's effect. It can be used to resurrect a Gouki monster, and also this card can be destroyed by battle, but it's got 0 attack and defense, so in exchange for possibly leaving this in attack where you can receive damage, you can retrieve a Gouki monster from your extra deck. So I can see this being useful. Gouki Ring Trainer. The next card's going to be my man. A rare Demise Supreme King of Armageddon. One of my very favorite cards. The level 10 monster. Attack of 3,000 and defense of 3,000. Since I love this card so much, I don't even need to read the description, because I've gone on about it long enough. Straightforward, it's a level 10 ritual monster. You can activate its effect to wipe out everything on the field. And they take 200 damage for each destroyed card they controlled, the opponent that is. But if this was summoned using only ritual monsters, you don't pay 2,000 life points to use this effect, so you could use it every turn if you wanted. And that is the Demise, Supreme King of Armageddon. And the next card is going to be, let's hope we get lucky. Come on. The next card is going to be, oh wow. I've been hearing things about this card. The Dark Borrel Sword Dragon. When you said, let's get lucky, I think that somehow worked. Borrel Sword Dragon. This card's infamous, I believe. Wow. I don't even think that's ultra rare. Is that secret rare? Borrel Sword Dragon. Dragon Link with an effect. A Link 4 3,000 attack monster. Requires 3+ effect monsters. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, quick effect. You can target one attack position monster. Change it to defense position. Also, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation. Oof, that's brutal. Once per turn, when this card declares an attack on a face-up monster, you can activate this effect. Till the end of this turn, this card gains attack equal to half that monster's current attack. If it does, the monster's current attack is halved. Wow. That is one hell of a monster. That is the Borrel Sword Dragon. Let's admire the beauty of this card. You know, I didn't get a rune card in this pack, but you know what? That more than makes up for it. Borrel Sword Dragon. Damn, we got lucky. We really did. We have 3 cards left. To be honest, I don't think anything's going to trump that. That's going to be the highlight of the pack. Borrel Sword. Next card's going to be Cycle of the World. Pretty much an alternative way of summoning Rune or Demise, King and Queen of Armageddon. You can also add the original Rune and Demise cards from your graveyard to your hand. Cycle of the World. There's Rune's ghost hanging over there in the background. Don't worry, I'll find you at some point, because I love me some Rune and Demise. The next card's going to be Link Turret. Trap card. card, Rokket support, and a nifty little trap card, Link Turret. Final card's going to be another Link card, Link Devotee. Level. Say Link 1 requires 1 level lower Cyber monster. This card is special summon for the rest of this turn. You cannot Link summon Link free or higher Link monsters. If this co-Link card is distributed, you can special summon 2 Link tokens. Cyber's light level 1 attack and defense of 0. You can only use this effect of Link Devotee once per turn. And so, that is the end of this video. This has been Yu-Gi-Oh! Cybernetic Horizon Special Edition. And boy, was this pack special. We didn't find Ruin like I originally intended, but you know what? I think we were more than compensated for it. Because we got 2 guaranteed super rares. And we got Common Demise, Agent of Armageddon, Rare Cynet Ritual, Gouki Heal Ogre, Common, Divine Serpent Gear, Common, Contact Gate, Common, Restoration Point Guard, Common, Crusadia Leonis, Super Rare Crusadia Magius, Borrel Regenerator. In fact, let's make some space. Mythical Institution, Common. Cosmo Brain, Common. Crusadia Arborea, Common. Universal Adapter, Common. Mini Borrel Dragon, Common. Cyber Dragon Fear. World Legacies Mind Meld. Hip Hoshinningen, Super Rare. Incantation Talismandra, Rare. Another Crusadia Arborea. Crusadia Vanguard. Crusadia Power. Gouki Ring Trainer, Rare Demise, Supreme King of Armageddon, Borrel Sword Dragon, holy crap, Cycle of the World, Link Turret, Link Devotee, and then our rare cards. So, our promo cards, Eternal Galaxy, Number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon, Titanic Galaxy, Cynet Ritual, Demise, Supreme King of Armageddon, Incantation Talismandra, Crusadia Magius Super Rare, Hip Hoshinningen, and the holy crap card of the pack, the Borrel Sword Dragon. You're going right in the center. And this has been Yu-Gi-Oh! Cybernetic Horizon Special Edition. Quite a collection of cards in a single box. I think it was definitely worth it. So, thank you very much for stopping by, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed. This is your friend, Alakazam ASMR. And I hope you, no matter who you are or where you are, you have a wonderful time, all right? And may the heart of the cards be with you. Take it easy, my friends. I'll have more videos up for you very shortly. Till then, have fun. Thank you. Adios. Take care of yourself. Thank you.